Hey folks, how's it going? First off, Fornia, thank you so much for your 3 month sub streak. Let me get positioned here real quick. All right, there we go. Cool. Um, how's it going? We're playing D&D. There's no storm tomfoolery going on this week. We are just jumping into the correct deck to play. The other tab, hey guys, jump scare. Hey, thanks for stopping by as always. Yeah, we're playing the same list that we were playing before with the fun, well, the fun of Grist over the one Samwise that was in the deck before. I played Storm on Sunday because of the all access passes they gave out because of the Moto outage that happened last Friday or so. Um, so I played a League of Storm. Went fine. 3-2. Would have been a 4-1 if I had like correctly identified a line that was deterministic, but you know, that's how it goes. I expected to just get clobbered, and then I didn't, which was pretty cool. Yeah, right. It's kind of fun getting to play with Grist a little bit because I'm sure not going to find room for Grist after Scarab Swarm's out. Someday we'll get a Scarab Swarm. Last seen today on Rhinos, huh? Well, we're on the play, so that's a good start. Let us see. Yeah, this hand is pretty serviceable against pretty much anything. Yeah, I mean, they could be on anything. At least it's not the all access pass anymore. So like, it couldn't be literally. Why do you always say Doomsday? Why? Stop it. Stop saying these words. Oh my god. What is wrong with you, Trilith? Um, I'm just gonna play the Scrublands. It. I think a waste there is too greedy for what could just be Delver or a scam or whatever. Or Bug Beans. That's the other possibility. Four Spitch Loring revealed. I'll take it. That works for me. Oh. Well, I want to cast this Aether Vial, and now I have to decide whether I'm wasting or not. I think probably not. Yeah, it definitely was. I think the only better outcome could have maybe been Force Pitch Murktide, just so they have fewer threats in their deck. Um, yeah, I think I'm just gonna play. I guess we can. I guess this way we get to go Stoneforge plus Vial next turn, because I am definitely getting a Stoneforge. Or I guess I could go Lauren maybe. Take care of the beans. I'll do that actually. Let's just draw a land so we can cast both of these, and they'll be fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Deal. I'll take it. That is not what I wanted to see at all. But, okay, cool. Get the bean out of there. Important card to deal with. Stalactite Stalker. So I've only played against it once, I think, and it was like, it was fine. Wasn't like I see why people are playing it like over Delver. I know that Parker, Mr. UC has been playing it in Shadow specifically for a while now, and it does seem pretty solid there. Um, as like a way that that deck can actually play a good turn one threat. I think Delnay is pretty cool. It's a very cool card. And I think the power that it brings to D&T potentially is pretty clear. Um, the main problem is that it does seem like a very win more card. Like if Delny gets to live so that you get to like double a recruiter or a Stoneforge trigger or something, like were you really losing that game? Not sure. Um, I think if it looked at toughness so that you could immediately get double value out of a solitude, I would be more into it. Um, but of course it doesn't because that would be too cool. Yeah, I think like the main problem is that like what are you like what is your plan to use Delny, right? Like you can't really be like aggressively recruiting for it because that means you need to already again if you can spend a recruiter to get Delny to double another tutor that you have or another effect that you have, how much are you really losing that game regardless of what you do, you know? That's my main concern. um I should probably just hold up mana for Solitude. I think that's what I'm going to do. And hopefully I can get a Force or a removal spell out or something. Ideally a Force of Will. They might just be holding a Podcast Force here, so I can maybe get that out of their hand with the Solitude and then land the Batter Skull the turn after. This looks like a Witherbloom command. They are, yeah, destroy Vial, mill themselves. They get a Sanctuary back. That's kind of gross. Probably put Lorien on top if I had to guess. Yeah, bummer. Oh my god, let me cast my things. I'm gonna get Swamp with one and Plains with the other. This deck does play Wasteland, although it's been a while since I've actually had a Wasteland used against me from this deck. Um, a Daze. That's the worst case scenario. Alright, Batter Skull, resolve, please. Nice. Alright. They could have like Edict for it, but at least like, or yeah, Edict or Push or whatever, but that's at least progress. Give something for our Yorion to do next turn. Let's cast Lorien, yep. Yeah, I think just my feeling on Unyielding Gatekeeper is that I think it asks a lot of mana of you of a deck that is already quite mana hungry. That's my main concern. Um, I think I'm just going to try to cast a Solitude again. I don't like casting Thalia there, because if they have a third Bowmaster, then they're just attacking us for basically lethal. I really feel like they have a hard cast force, and they've been holding for a while, and now they get to use it. Yep, so I'll go down to 4. And now, hopefully this Yorion resolves. That helps at least a little bit. It means we can play around days. Another force? Okay. Whisper Wave, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. They sure have drawn all the cards they need to win this game. Yeah, I think I was maybe supposed to just do this on my turn. Hardcast Fawn, okay. And now they have the third Bowmaster to kill me, yeah. Yeah, they had everything they needed. Alright. Well, let's try to do a little better this time. We want the Aloran, we want the T Legion to Ashes. Let's get rid of the Thalias. Jite is not very good, usually bringing the Rest in Peace, and then some number of battles and Cabal therapy is usually for, if I remember right, let me see. What am I usually cutting? I think I shave a Mom if I remember right, because they have Deed out of the sideboard. I'm trying to remember what else I cut. Right, I cut cut Flicker Wisps. That's what I look to get rid of. Mostly because since the deck is so good at one for oneing you, it's hard to get value out of the Wisp, which is why I like cutting them. And then I could find room for more therapies, but I don't think I really see room in this list as it is, unless I just cut all the Moms, which honestly doesn't sound like the worst idea to me. Creature count gets a little bit low, though. I'll stick with the 1. Yeah, but I don't need it early. I just need it eventually. I like this hand. Yeah, but you were just going to tell me to board in Yorion. Or you'd tell me to board in Mindbreak Trap if I had one. My mom never makes me food before therapy. That's so mean. Another wasteland. Well, that's kind of cheeky. Um, I guess I was supposed to play the Arid Mesa first if I'm doing this, but that's alright. We'll figure it out. Oh, they're pondering right away, huh? They don't have any 1-mana answers to Stoneforge. It's pretty much just Fatal Push. Or Murderous Cut, but they don't have enough cards in their graveyard because they didn't actually fetch on their first turn. Hell yeah, let's go. Nice. We just drew the swamp. We're just that good. Yeah, I'll actually play the swamp and use that to put the Cauldron in. So they have Edict to answer Cauldron, obviously, but it's nice to get it in play and get one of their Edicts because it'll just make the Yorions we play later better. Basic swamp, huh? Yeah, they usually have the basic swamp out of the board. But depending on how these next few turns go, there's a decent chance we'll get to waste them pretty aggressively. But it depends on how much they are fetching themselves, so... There's probably... The nice thing here is that there's probably a Murderous Cut on this Stoneforge. That's what it looks like, actually. Deal. I think I'm just going to get a Batter Skull with this one. Sash doesn't look too bad here either, though. But I think I'm going to play Slam this Rest in Peace anyway, so I think I go for the Batter Skull. Since they have Stifle in their deck, I probably should have fetched while they only had the fetch up. Is this going to be a Turok? It sure is. Just don't hit my Karakas, ideally. If we lose the... Okay, I was going to say, Karakas and Rest in Peace together are not what I want to get hit, so obviously that's what got hit. That just makes sense, right? But they also might just be dead, so... Yep, cool. I think particularly on the draw, I'm going to cut a Mom for a therapy, because Mom is not actually a good turn 1 play against the Bowmaster decks anyway. Nice basic Plains opener here. I think we keep this. It's just kind of stinky. We're definitely keeping this. It's a question of, do we bottom the Thoughtseize because this Prismatic Vista has to get a Plains anyway and make sure that we get to get use out of all the cards in our hands, or do we bottom the Solitude because we rarely need Solitude and Swords? Also, it's a mulligan, so a pitch is harder to do. It's not a matchup we need to pitch for. Okay, I'm talking myself into bottoming Solitude. Yeah. We have, I think the count is, it's either 18 or 19 black sources for the Thoughtseize. So we have a decent number of them. And the nice thing is, like, this Thoughtseize is basically never going to be dead, and we have plenty of time. So we have plenty of time to draw that black source we need to cast it. Nice. Um, gonna be really annoying if we get stifled here. I wonder if there's a way for us to keep that from happening. Looks like probably not, unfortunately. We could just play a land, and I think I'll actually just play the fetch and pass, actually. We're not in a hurry to really do anything here, so. So I'll do that. There we go. Obviously, they're going to get a stifle on something in this hand, but I think it is better to make sure that we can cast our spells. Oh boy. Well, they missed a land drop, and now we're Thoughtseizing them. So let's see what happens here. I would have easily taken either Force or Murktide Regent with this Thoughtseize, so deal. I am gonna play waste, pass, and I'm gonna waste their Underground Sea and their upkeep. All right, knew it. Viscatch, thank you so much for the. It took me a second. The gift sub. Thank you so much. What's up, dude? I play a wasteland, so I think. What are we doing here? This is getting a plains, so we can start with that. And then I don't really want to go. I guess this might be fine if we go down to. It's basically this question of are we wasting them, and I feel like we probably are. But it also might make the most sense to cast this Rest in Peace first. In case the reason they forced the Murktide is because I guess, well, what were they trying to hide? I don't know. Rest in Peace is really good. I think I'm just going to slam it here, actually. And it's kind of tempting to waste the Underground Sea here. I think I'm going to let them take one draw step, though, because the black mana is only really useful for killing my stuff. I don't have anything in play. They don't. The double blue doesn't mean they can cast a Murktide, yeah. And we knew that they were short on lands, so. Do I probably would rather the scrub land get wasted than the Caracas. All right, what do you got for this? Ransom? Okay. Ooh boy. Um, I think this is the split I want. Um, maybe I give them. I would like them to take double brainstorm because they can't really be spending their mana doing that. Um, I think if I give them a beanstalk, they're almost certainly going to take it though. So I think I see if double brainstorm is enticing enough to them. It is not. So they have the bean in their hands. That is fine. I can actually just play this scrub land then because it's kind of hard for them to waste after doing that. And we'll get that Cauldra and pass. Here's that bean they have to cast, and they're pretty much praying for a black source to kill Stoneforge. Okay, they do get it. James Stoneforge, thank you so much for the follow. How's it going? Alright, there's the push out of their hands. Goodbye. Now what do we do? Oh, well, we thought seize them. We start with that. Torok again. Okay, a bunch of black cards and a Force of Will. I think I just take Torok because against hands like this, the only thing that matters is not dying. The rest in peace means we're going to be safe from Murktides for a while. They have answers. They do have answers. We're not safe for forever, but like this Turok is not a card. I guess they're not going to cast this Turok for a while, but I think the thing is, I think it's the only card I even care about, really. Because, like, I'm not going to take one of their 3 removal spells or this Force of Will that's already offline. So, I think just getting rid of the Turok and knowing that it's not around will just give me a lot more leeway in this game. Yeah. Okay. And I will cast this Recruiter. Not sure what I'm getting with the Recruiter. I'm probably just getting another Stoneforge. I could get a Lauren or a Skyclave to deal with the Beanstalk. That actually might be better because a Stoneforge can't really do anything super impressive into all these removal spells. Okay, we get wasted. They draw another land. That's so mean. Are they bow mastering Recruiter? Yeah, that's fine. Well, that feels worse. Oh well. Alright, first one is getting pushed. Or not. I thought I was getting pushed. Put a push back in my revealed card zone. Moto. Put it back in. I am snap blocking. Yeah, I'll play Mom. I'm just getting removal out of their hand at this point, but I'll take it. There we go. There's the push. Yeah, this basically has to get forced if they drew a blue card. So I'll take it. Cool. Um, so they have an edict, which is still a Stoneforge answer. Maybe let's get a Bowmasters. Yeah, I'll get a Bowmasters. Deal. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, they can hard cast Force now. There we go. Now we're drawing some lands. I'm just going to pass. Drawing other lands, okay. Yeah, I'm not casting this yet. I want to make sure that I have a good follow-up after... Okay, there we go. That is better. I just wanted to make sure that I had a good follow-up spell to cast after they hard cast Force. And now we can at least cast Yorion, which is pretty good. Yeah, this one's going kind of slow. Annoying that happens, but oh, I meant to tap that for black. Oh, I goofed. Damn it. Because this Vista can't get black. Of course, now this is the one match that my Bug Beans opponents finally just draw all the wastelands against me. Easy. Never didn't have it. All right, now we'll run it back again. You know, what if I just do this? Yeah, cool. They've used 2 wastelands. I think most lists play 3, but I guess I need to. I'm trying to cast this Cauldron eventually anyway, so I think I just play it. Yeah, what if someone wrote about that? That seems like it'd be a pretty good article topic. I bet it would. I bet that article topic would look really good on www.patreon.com/acolith, but I don't know. That's just like a random idea. I don't know. How's it going, Jared? Thank you. There you go. That link right there. Beanstalk. I am going to cast this Bowmasters. My opponent has their own Bowmasters. Oh, they have an Edict. Okay. Did they draw a blue card for their Force of Will? Let's see. They didn't. Let's go. Ooh, having to shuffle with the ponder, huh? They don't shuffle after that. Okay, they're just holding up the Forcible again. Okay. Alright, I do not want to draw any more lands. How many Bowmasters have they used? Has it just been the one? Yeah, it has just been the one. So I have to be a little bit careful with my life total here. Well, that's a bit of an embarrassing one to draw right now. Yeah, I'll just attack. I think I'll just keep this sash around for if they ever kill my rest in peace. Pernicious Deed. Well, that's a way to kill my rest in peace. This also gives me an opening to cast this Cauldron while they do not have mana up for Hardcast Force. Nice. Maybe they have... Oh, they have Dismember on the Cauldron. That's... Yeah, that's fine. Is cracking the deed. Do I draw off this Lauren? I'm kind of tempted to. No, my hand's just good enough. I don't think I need to take that risk. They've used 3 brainstorms, 3 ponders. Just looking at stuff that the Bowmaster can still be a nuisance about. Alright, I will cast this Yorion. I'm going to cast it with... Okay, yeah, I'm holding up black and white anyway, so we'll just do this. This is probably finally getting forced, which is fine. Just be out of their stupid hands, and now I get to Bowmaster them to death. But really what I want to do is make them have to Bowmaster me first. Is this Bowmaster? It's a murderous cut for all the mana. Got it. They kind of run into the problem of just not having enough cards in their deck. Ooh, that's a good one. How many non-Bowmaster removal spells do they even have left? They've used 2 pushes, 2 edicts, a dismember, and is it just... They just used the 1 murderous cut so far? Yeah. And the pernicious dude. I'm gonna start with this Skyclave. Never let these beans draw more than 1 card. And then I am going to cast this Lion Sash. And I'm just going to eat both their spells right now. Just make it so Murktide never gets to actually threaten to kill us. They're at 29 cards in exile now. Do they even have a land to fetch? They have a Mystic Sanctuary. Embarrassing. Wait, they could have gone... I guess maybe they might... Maybe they... I feel like they probably wanted to put Murderous Cut on top with that. Cool. They concede. Got him. Deck does not have many ways to win the game. And it is the, I think, the most abusable part of their deck from D&T's perspective. We unfortunately never really had the opportunity to get Grist in play, but Grist also would have been sick there. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Kayfabe Gamer Girl. Got a good one lander here. I hope you could hear the sarcasm in my voice. Goodbye. This is a much better... playing all black cards. I guess I'll just keep and put planes on the bottom. I really was thinking about it. I was not sure. Don't tell me you're chalicing me in my double Thoughtseize hand. Ugh, gross. That's messed up. Do I just have to waste this City Traders now? Yeah, get out of here. It is initiative. Okay. All right, let's get our Cauldra. Let's give me I guess I can't try Solitude. Yeah, we're just taking it. I think taking it is better than letting him keep it. So now I just want to draw a Solitude as soon as I can. They exiled a Chrome Mox? Yeah, sure. Scryed 2 to the top, huh? I don't like hearing that. They're probably holding up Solitude now then? That's a bummer. Okay. That is better for me. Okay. That's not what I expected, but I'll take it. I guess I'm going to want to fetch before I scry. Put both those on the bottom. I am really confused what they were trying to do. I assume they exiled this because they had something to do with the mana, but I guess not. I don't know. Not sure about this one. Okay, yeah, they're just dead. Alright then, sometimes it's that easy. Let's get rid of the Jite, get rid of the Thalias like we always do. Get rid of the Sash, and what's the last card I usually get rid of? I guess it would, no, it wouldn't be the... What am I missing? What would it usually be? What am I missing? Oh right, it would normally be Scarab Swarm, and now I have to make it up. That's what the problem is. Uh, these cards are all just good against them. What do I get rid of? I'm trying to remember what I did last time. It may have, maybe it was just, maybe it just was the Grist. It's pretty slow against them. Yeah, I guess that has to be what it is. I feel like it's either Grist or a Bowmaster, but I like that Bowmaster is good at fighting over the initiative. This is a good hand at fighting over the initiative, a not so good one at dealing with their creatures. They did mold a 6. This hand feels pretty bad into like a turn 1 Fable, though. It does dodge Chalice, notably, but I think we can do better, though. Well, this is the same problem, but a lot worse. I guess that's kind of the opposite. We can answer their stuff, but we can't take the initiative back. They're mulling to 5-2. I happily will join them. This is, I think, is a good middle ground. I think I'm just gonna put Caracas Wasteland on the bottom, probably. Get Scrubland with one, Savannah with the other. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Stoneforge. We cast the Gaddock Teeg eventually. I think it works. It'll be really annoying if their hand is like exactly empty my hands to cast a turn 1 initiative creature, but like I don't think we can go to 4 on that possibility. I think we just have to hope that like they are keeping like a reasonable 5 slow hands. And who knows, with a Stoneforge, if they don't have any follow-up, that might still even be beatable. We'll see. Okay, okay. That's 3 mana to cast a turn 1 Fable. Okay. Well, I thought Thoughtseize is dead, so that's annoying. should not be F6ing in case they cast an Archon. Okay, they don't cast an Archon. Alright, I am going to fetch though. Bowmasters, alright. I will get the Savannah with this one. And we really need to find an answer for this reflection. But at least we're safe from initiative creatures for the most part. Hey, I'm your Gabs. How's it going? Welcome. Yep, you can hit me. I think we have like 16 answers for this reflection. That is unfortunately not one of them. But at least they didn't cast anything this turn, which makes it feel a little bit better. What you got over there, opponent? Why didn't you? But you should have. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Notable misplay there, actually. I should have played the land first, because if they had like Solitude white card, they could have killed my Stoneforge and I couldn't put Cauldron in. This turns me off of casting Bowmasters this turn, but like I'm pretty sure I'm putting in Cauldron either way. I'm glad you like the stream title. All right. You got it. That is true. In a bigger, more meaningful sense. We have storms ahead of us. Why do they have the mono 2/2 hand against my battle? That's really messed up. Can I afford to attack here? It's feeling like no. If I attack with Kaldra, they can reflection. They'll reflection the shaman token. They attack us for 6. We can trade with the real shaman token with Bowmasters, but that's still, yeah, I think that's still a little too sketchy for my tastes. But I'll play the Teague so that we're safe from 4th top decks, and then we'll probably just cast this Bowmasters next turn. Oh, right. That's another. They can actually attack with even more than that, so that's an even better reason. Interesting. Yeah, I'm casting this Bowmaster anyway, so I'm just going to use it. I don't have any other good use for it. Let's block here and here. Not what I was looking for, but I'll cast it. I think we are continuing to not attack. Although attacking with Teague is like a little tempting, but I think it's better to just not be dead to fourth. Yeah. Bummer, but we still have the Yorion. I'm just gonna attack us for 4 here. Even just the 2. Yeah, that's fine too. Come on, give me a land. No blocks. Yeah, Caracas would be perfect. I'd also take again, any of the many removal spells for this reflection. Okay. That is certainly good enough. Why do you have a draw step stop on, friends? Just let me cast my stuff. Yep, they concede. Well, look who it is. Goblin Lackey himself. This hand is... this hand is kind of slow on the draw. And this has no removal, and we just get Lackeyed. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan. Blech. Well... the chat is just me saying, "Hey, what's up? Oh, hey, GLHF," and he said that this is a classic last match before bed. It'll be a quick one. Yeah, slow but removal. I mean, I'm gonna keep it. I'm not particularly thrilled about it. I'll just put one of the lands back. Okay, we're alive. For now. Okay, we would have been alive either way. Skirk Prospector. Okay. Deal. Got my own Aether Vial, huh? Well, that's pretty nice. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of one of the Skyclaves because I'm killing this Vial for sure. So. I probably should have gone to 5, and but we're okay. So I'm gonna just take that W. Okay, Jax, give me a second. Let me just kill the vial. No, thank you. Notably missed a land drop, so I think it's gonna be Gem Bomb. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Cool, I'll take it. This green probably means a Masked Vandal, which is probably his answer for Vial. But we can probably just waste this if our Vial lives a turn. Oh, well, maybe we're wasting something else. Alright, we're getting Boom Bud. Ouch. Yeah, Food Chain does not run Vial, and I also know that he is not playing Vial because he posts his list on Twitter. Or not playing Food Chain. Alright, let's get that Bomba out of there. I also don't know that I've ever seen Eli play Food Chain, but like maybe it's just because I haven't. Maybe he played it like a long ago, but I know he hasn't played it recently by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, he has his Wasteland, huh? Matron, what you getting? I guess probably just getting a Muxus here, huh? He's got all the mana for it. Yeah. He was probably waste me. And then... yeah. Okay, the double Prospector is what's gonna be the problem here. Ugh. Okay. Well, we might just die to this Muxus, unfortunately. If we had the land in play still, I was gonna play to the high roll of draw land, and then we get to GT the Prospector and the Matron, but that did not happen. And also now we can't put this Bowmasters in play either. Alright, this is not looking good for us. Maybe it was supposed to just attack with Cauldra, but I'm kind of feeling suspicious we're going to need it as a blocker. What do we got? Lackey, Matron, Battlecry. Okay. So he could be at 7. Which doesn't really change the math. I can't really attack very much into this board anyway. Yeah, we unfortunately are. Although he had a wasteland anyway, so the only difference is we'd have Plains Wasteland here, and then still never have actually cast this Bowmasters. So I don't know. Hmm. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I think get rid of Ancient Tomb. And we are blocking. We are crossing our fingers and blocking. Something's happening over there. Matron. Okay. That yeah. Okay. That makes a ton of sense. Yeah, it's another blocker. I'll get Jite. And if he continues to be unable to attack, then I'll take it. Mindbreak Trap is unfortunately $100 because WotC refuses to reprint it in anything. And I assume also because people play it in CEDH because, I don't know, every card that's worth anything is played in CEDH, I guess. Okay, so he gets to Muxus again. For a War Marshal and a Munitions Expert. That could be a lot worse. I'm curious what he kills. Probably the Stoneforge. Or not, sorry, not the Stoneforge, the Skyclave. Okay, he goes after a Stoneforge. You can't kill a Cauldron token, it's indestructible. So he's giving everything haste. I'm curious how much he can actually attack with, though. Probably has to attack all out and just hope the math works in his favor. I don't think it does, because it can block like here, 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 something like that. I get take like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I take 8 damage potentially. I always talk about mind break traps. Yeah, he says this is an intolerable amount of counting. Uh, Oh, he casts another battle cry. Okay, and just passes. Okay, that probably makes sense. Can I draw a 3-drop, please? No, I cannot. I can waste his Taiga, though. It means that he has to actually sack a creature to activate Battle Cry. Yeah, sure. The My other mana is going towards putting in Jita either way, so okay. He finds another mana. Oh well. I'm almost certainly dead, but I'm gonna double check. If I do that, and then like this, and this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I do this, and then this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, extremely dead. Cool. Yeah, only more dark rituals. Yeah, of course. Okay, what do I want here? I want Legions to Ashes, Containment Priest. Probably want Lauren. I might want Cabal Therapies. Um, I don't know. I don't want Sash. Probably don't want 2 Laurens. I probably just want the 1 because he only has Vile, nothing else. Um, and then Thalia is basically just a blocker, but a notably pretty good one because of Battlecry Goblin. I don't think that I want Teague just for Pyrokinesis. Um, that doesn't really seem appealing to me. I think I'm going to cut the Thalias. Thalia might be better than the Grist, though. Yeah, okay. This looks right to me. Oh, yeah, Charles, I agree. I have not killed anybody with Bowmaster. Or no, I did kill someone with Bowmaster and Lauren, I think technically, but they were dying to the combat step, but I don't think that wasn't really the key part of it. Well, if any of these lands were like any other spell, I would keep this. But nope. This hand looks pretty decent. Um, I'll keep. I probably have to put back the Wasteland. Yeah. I'll lead on Scrubland. I think it's pretty crazy to toss Vile back. Magic Online? You've only been open like an hour and a half. You can't already be acting like this. Getting name stickered. Well, no. Yeah, I'll take it. Maybe I was supposed to just. I was probably supposed to just cast Bowmasters there. Actually, that was a bad choice. Um, yeah, I guess I'm gonna cast it now, but that was wrong. Um, I should have just cast it, or I should have vialed it in on his end step. Um, I will get a scrub land so that one wasteland doesn't ruin my life. Hello, another Aether Vial. It's probably a ringleader. Or no, that's 3 mana. I'm dumb. I think I let this resolve, and if it ends up rolling for 6, then I just okay, cool. It was only for 5. Yeah, okay. I can live with this. Ah, I can't live with this. Jesus Christ, Eli, give me a break. Actually, might have supposed to just been the double block there. Why now? Why now? Yeah. I'm literally begging you to not have pyrokinesis. Yes, yeah, he has pyrokinesis. We're so extremely dead. Oh my god. Yeah, that Teague that I definitely would have drawn and been able to cast ever. Yeah, yeah, I got you. I got you. I hear you. Well, yeah, that. Yeah, but importantly, I would have not cut any of the cards that I drew for it. So you know. Yeah, Muxus is a piece of shit. Not gonna lie, but all right. Hey, Lackey, what's up? Can you, like, not do that to me next time? That was really messed up. Uh, yeah, that seems fine. Tundra. Yeah, that ringleader was fucked up, dude. Um, kind of tempted to just waste. Yeah, I'll waste. I will no longer be wasting. They also got an underground sea. Okay, yep, it is. It is beans. Ugh. Yeah, I need to get this vial going. Force, bitch, force. All right, fine. You got me. Don't worry. I don't own a Tivadar of Thorn, and I would never register it if I did. You're safe from me. Okay, let's try it again. Cool. I'm feeling very mono white right now. Yeah, alright. You mean Tividar's Crusade, right? Not Crusader. It's a binding on my vial? Yeah, sure is. They're doing all the really mean things. I hope this recruiter resolves. That's what I'm hoping for. Cool. We're going on a Lauren trip. Yeah, Tividar's Crusade is not. All the good parts of goblins give haste. So, is this another bowmaster? I've heard a lot of people talk about Force of Despair. I imagine you can't play it just for Muxus, but it is kind of a funny thing to think about. You have actually had it happen to you? Alright. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm just F6ing. Hopefully I draw a land that can go Thalia plus Lauren. That would be nice. Sanctuary, put back Lorien, probably. No, put back Force. Interesting. Yeah, what are they drawn into it? Yeah, Ponder. Okay. That's very mean. Oh, jeez. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I really would like to draw some lands here. That'll do. All right, so we need this Solitude to resolve the most. So I think I start with... I'm going to start with the Lauren. Okay. Force pitches Force. Okay. Alright, so I need... Solitude. Nope, that does not... Well, okay, I can do this. You get one more draw. Alright, we just get Bowmastered, so yeah, it doesn't... We couldn't do it anyway. Alright, well, hopefully things go a little bit better for us this time around. Definitely... I played against so much Bug Beans, I like haven't played against the white version in so long. But we have a lot of good cards for them, so... Gonna follow a very similar path of cutting Thalias and Wisps, and then the Jite. No, we're not gonna bring in Yorion, I'm sorry. Yeah, that'll be it. So I guess what I probably had to do was play Thalia, then Wastelands, something like that. Or at least start with a Thalia. I would like to play first. Ugh. This was... Man, I would take this if any of these spells were a land. That's really, really annoying. 2 on landers, huh? Yeah, we'll try it. I will die, but man, I would like to stop mulliganing so much today, please. Okay. Vial resolved, but obviously they could have a what's it called? Leyline binding. Yeah, I mean it is, but like I'm going to a 5 instead, right? Like my 5 has to be really good to beat this 6 that has a lot of upside. Like I don't like I definitely don't like keeping one land vial hands, but sometimes that's what you got. See, it's fine. They have Deed in their deck. Well, Deed doesn't deal with Cauldra, so yep. Sounds good. Drawing only the awkward lands, huh? Cool. Um, well, I will cast this Teague. Yeah, if it gets a force, that's fine because I'm gonna have to probably, unless they draw Leyline Binding like right now, I'm gonna have to get a force out of their hand one way or another. Or they could get a swords too, I suppose, but that's a more temporary answer when they know I have a Yorion on the way. All right, cool. They just die. I'll take it. Let's run it back. This hand works. The Grist isn't very castable, but we'll fix that later. But I'll take Thoughtseize into Stoneforge. Yeah, I'm also curious what they had. It is a little odd. Yeah, brainstorm, whatever. I'll at least get something I want out of your hand, one way or another. Yeah, I guess that might be it. They did let that Deed take so much of their mana. What? Okay. Um, Interesting. This hand is wild. So I don't care about the containment priest. I don't really care about the opposition agent because I have the swords to plowshares. I think I'm just taking a swords because, especially if this, like, it seems weird to me that they would hide their lands on top. So, like, is this a one lander and their brainstorm didn't get there? That's kind of what I'm looking at. So I think I'm just going to take a swords to plowshares. They put a Lorien on top. Okay, that makes sense. So now they have a swords to plowshares here for my stone forge, which I am going to make them use because no reason not to. And I don't know why you used that now, but I'm not going to complain either. Yeah, I'm just going to get the Cauldron. Looks like they are casting the Murktide, which works for me. Another Stoneforge, huh? Well, we got it all over here. Goodbye, Murktide. Cast Stoneforge. Probably just get Sash as a... I'll get Sash as a standalone threat. They need to draw... Actually, they don't need to draw anything. They can... No, they do need another land to binding, so... Well, here is my Cauldron. That doesn't do anything. Okay, so now they can binding, so they're going to binding the Cauldron. But now I get the Stoneforge for my last equipment, get a Batter Skull, and yeah. They were trying to keep Sash from coming in. Genius. So smart. Unfortunately, my best draws right now are bad into this opposition agent, but I think we can live. Oh, they don't have black mana. That's true. I totally forgot about that. I swear, every time I play against Beans, they just always have perfect mana. So I forgot that they can't actually cast that. I'm gonna hold off on the mom because probably the worst thing that can happen is a Terminus off the top. So I just want to make sure that I can quickly deploy a scary board after a Terminus. And the Sash is going to be part of that because reconfigure. Oh, right. We literally just talked about this. I can't do that. It only took one turn. Only took one turn for me to make that mistake. It's fine. We're going to be fine. What is this? Dress down. Well, that's mean. Doing it as a courtesy. Okay, sure. That's a time determinus. Yeah, any order. Bowmasters, okay. Yep, that makes sense. Let's see what's up next. Wastelands. Yeah. Just keep this opposition agent out of my hair. Cast Mom, hold up Bowmasters. This looks good. If I draw another land, they get to equip Batterskull onto something. Could put Batterskull on Mom. Well, we know one is an opposition agent, and they only have one of their card. It could really be anything. Looks like it's a Leyline Binding. Okay, sure. Just making my future Lorens better, and you're hitting my Mother of Runes. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. Is this another dress down? Yeah, it is. I should have thought of that. Well, I'll take it then. I'm feeling fine as long as they continue not drawing black mana. That could be black mana. But this vial will certainly help with that too. I guess this Ponder is also going to just kill their Bowmaster, which is nice too. Target player is grounded. That's funny. That's good. Uro. Oh, this Bowmaster's going off again. And they still don't have black mana. Okay, now they have black mana. But importantly, if I draw a fetch right now, I can still use it. No, that would have been too nice. But these vials will do work. And now I mean, if as these vials tick up, I just get to start ignoring the opposition agent. So, and if they have to get like, oh yeah, I mean, they're just gonna. This makes sense, going for Uro instead, but it means just even more time. I don't have to worry about it. They are desperate. Yeah, they cannot find lands to save their life. Literally. Alright. I will take it. I think I am honestly just putting my Batterskull on my 4/4 Orc army. I think that's the best use of my mana. There certainly are 8/8 Orcs in chat right about now. And I'll go ahead and Violent Teague. And I can F6. Let my opponent think about. I mean, I don't know how many mistakes they've made, but they certainly have had a hell of a time finding their mana. Yeah, deal. All right. We're doing it, chat. We're doing it. So they can flash in opposition agent here. But they can't block the Teague because the Batterskull's lethal. Yeah. Oh, they just have a Bowmaster. Okay, never mind. I guess that maybe that was too obvious of a thing for them to have. I'm just gonna pass. Yeah, I know. I just thought I had the right read, but it makes sense that they had drawn a Bowmaster and all the time it took them to find black mana. Okay. Alright, what are they even binding here? I guess probably the Orc army. Yeah, okay. Murktide. Okay. Caracas. That's a good draw. For now, though, I'm just going to make an insect. What do we mill? We mill a Skyclave. That's fine. Um, yeah, I'm just putting the insect, or putting the Batterskull on the insect. And I'll pass. That's too late. Yeah, I was trying to stop to fetch for that reason, but the Moto literally never lets you stop. It'll just go like, hey, you already F6, so we're just gonna F6 through the next like 7 steps. But yes, I was trying to do that and then could not stop Moto in time. What you doing, opponent? Another deed. Or no, this is the first one. The first one this game. Kind of a scary deed, actually. Yeah, it's a bummer. Assume it's going after Grist. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, this is still winnable. Obviously, attacking with Teague was bad, but to say that the match fell apart, I think, is not fair to the fact that there is still very much a game to play here. Like, we're at 32, and our opponent is going to be drawing a lot of cards off the Force of Wills they have to cast. I keep drawing lands, it might be worse, but we'll see. Is that no islands left in their deck? Yeah, okay. One mana discard a card again. Now they're casting Uro. I assume leaving probably Terminus in their yard. Is that what they're doing? Yeah, okay. I mean, Mill is. I mean, we might deck them out. We need to draw cards that are not lands in order for that to happen. We just need to put more pressure on them in some way. Stoneforge is a way to do that. I guess we'll see if they've tapped themselves out of. Or no, we don't have any Stoneforge targets, do we? Because we got them all really early. Yeah, never mind. So I think at this rate, we are just fogging this Murktide with Yorion for a bit. And I'm just going to get some lands out of my deck to make us less likely to draw more. But yeah, our opponent does have to be worried about, like, can they actually win with this many cards left in their deck? They have swords for it. Yeah, that was going to happen eventually. That's okay. Unfortunately, can't use that until we deal with the opposition agent. Which they might be casting now, which is good because it means like a Skyclave would be an answer to it. We could double block with Recruiter and Stoneforge, but I think that is. Oh, geez, they have a containment. They have another. No, again, I guess this is the second game. Or the second game is when we saw the containment priest for the first time. So now we just have to chump something. They have not cast a single Force of Will this game. Yeah, okay. There we go. Now, yeah, so yes, attacking with fatigue was the mistake that lost us that game. I think it was still recoverable if we didn't brick on those draws for as long as we did, but definitely should not have attacked with fatigue. That's for sure. Yeah, I think the way the game went, I agree. It was probably just better to make them block with the Uro like they were going to anyway. Like since I didn't have lethal, there probably just wasn't a reason to take the Bowmaster off the board. Um, this works. We'll keep this. Yeah, any mana deniers in chat? Oh no, I'm so sorry about your uncle. All right, start on the Vista. And that is why we start on the Vista, folks. Phew. There will be no mana denial happening at all right now. TBH. Let's get a Batterskull. Deal. You got it. And you pitch Magus of the Moon to Fury. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Resolves. Got bad news for you, opponent. It's not getting any better. There, I can... Yeah, I can't click. I think they're conceding. Yeah, cool. Well, that went fast. Not much. Whoop, wrong card. Not much for this matchup. Gonna get rid of the Grist because it's gonna be really hard to cast. Get rid of... and then I usually just get rid of, like... one Thalia, one Bowmaster. Neither are great. Um, I think that when your opponent is on Caves of Chaos Adventurer, it's worth it to bring in battle. Most lists are not, because that was basically what the cut for Bombardier was. Some have both, but I would rather my opponent show them. Yeah, Containment Priest is better than Bowmaster because uh, it makes your Flicker Wisps do anything and also stops Fable Chapter 3. That's the biggest part. This hand's a little weak to Chalice. I guess it's kind of weak to Moon, too. Opponent's mulling to 6. I'm going to try it. Chalice? Alright, sure. Of course. Fable. Okay. Yep, this is not looking good. Okay. Well, I'll cast my GT. We just toss away some mana. Deck, are you sure? Okay. Probably just losing this one. Draw Lauren could get good. Nope. Just our 4th land or card answered by the Chalice. Cool. Gross. No, I'd much rather have Mom than Bowmaster. Chalice also matters a lot less on the draw or on the play. Yeah, that's good. It's like a touch slow not having removal, but I think it's got enough going for it. It's great against turn 1 Mountain. Oh, deal. They just kept their... Third, Chalice on 1, turn 1. And it just doesn't even matter. All right. Recruiting for something. I just don't know what. I guess probably just recruiting for a Skyclave. Lets me use my Vial next turn for sure. Yeah, I think Skyclave is safe. I would guess, honestly, that I could see it being initiative, honestly. Like, initiative has a really tough time against Daze in particular. And giving your opponent the turn to play a creature, or like cast a relevant spell before you get the initiative in play is kind of big. I'm so far ahead that I'm just going to get Cauldron here. I'm also glad I had the right read on this Fable. Yeah. I'm just gonna get this out of there now. Fury will look a little rough, but I think still fine. If you go like Fury, kill Skyclave, Recruiter, Thalia, and they get to attack for a bunch. I don't think that's going to beat Wisp into Yorion anyway, but looks a little bit worse. Oh, that's not even close to, yeah, cool. This is attacking for what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm just gonna merge. What is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Oh, I just have lethal also. Yeah, I guess I just take it. Cool. Yeah, I guess that's free because the only thing you can do off the 1 red mana is Dead Gone, which they can already cast anyway. All right, cool. Well, probably could have been a 4-1 if I wasn't a doofus and attacked with that Teague into what Definitely could have been a an opposition agent, but ended up being a bowmaster, which was a big problem. Oh yeah, Chalice stopped anyway. Yeah, they were super dead. Um, but yeah, I guess other than that, that little that little big throwing the game away, deck did pretty well tonight. Even through some kind of awkward mulligans. What was our even was our loss to? I don't even remember. Um, the non four color beans loss. What was that? It has already left my brain. But whatever it was, uh, I remember. Oh right, yeah, it was goblins. Yeah, literally nothing we could have done about that. Um, I think that matchup can be fine. It is very tight though. You really can't have that many bad draws in that matchup. And we had to mulligan and had some clunky hands, and they just didn't get there. And that happens. Um, yeah, I'm compartmentalizing still. That's the reality. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like obviously again that one beans match I kind of threw away was rough, but if I hadn't thrown away, like we were pretty close to like a guaranteed win at that point. Like they certainly had sequences that could beat us, but like we were in a really good spot, and it's making me feel quite good, honestly, about our overall position against beans. That like I feel like I have finally gotten to the point where I'm winning against them consistently. Um, with all the stuff that we can bring in against board and winning consistently against multiple builds. Obviously, I swear to God, I can't go a single league without playing against bug beans. I don't know if it's just me or if anybody else is seeing this, but literally every league it's bug beans at least once. And I feel like I'm at the point where like I know that matchup. Like I feel really comfortable in that matchup. The other ones less so because like Teague is a lot more important for reasons that we saw in that game where I let Teague die. Um, but I still feel pretty good in those matchups, and also um, those match the like four color ones are they're harder to play, but it's also harder to just die because they're playing fewer Murktides. They're playing more Uros, more stuff that you just have lot more ways to answer. Like their literal threats are going to kill you less often because they just have fewer of them. So yeah, I don't know. Feeling good. Um, yeah. It's about 11:30. Uh, I don't think we're gonna get into anything new. So let me take a quick look at if there's anybody I would like to raid. Um, and if there's not, well, AGDQ is going on. If you didn't know. Although if you're on stream, there's a good chance you've seen something about it. Oh yeah, we'll go to the shallow grave. That'll work. Give me 1 second. What? Yeah, Sean is a reanimator player from the West Coast, friend of the stream. He's online right now, and I'm gonna send y'all over to him. Until then, thank you everybody for stopping by. As always, I'll be back on Sunday with more DNC. Uh, follow my Patreon. Join my Patreon. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. All those things. And thank you for spending your evening with me. And until then, have a good night.